And we are live. This is UFC Bro Picks. This is Ricky.
What's up, guys? This is Justin. Little shout out to MMA Kelton and Rockstar Z. Thanks, guys, for having me on your show. I was with them about maybe like 3 hours ago, and it was a lot of fun, man. We talked fights. We talked about, every fight on that card coming up next Saturday or this Saturday, and yeah, man, what's cash? So, do you want to get down to business and talk about this card, or you want to talk about last card? It's up to you. We had a 3-week break.
Fuck, man, I completely forgot about last card. Fuck last card. Let's move on to UFC 210, DC Cormier versus Johnson.
Let's do it, bro. Okay, yeah. Dude, you want to go first, or you want me?
You go first.
All right, man. First fight of the night, we got Loza versus Magomedov in the flyweight division. We got Loza 7-2. Lausa, we got the Russian who's 13-0. This is a very good fight, dude. This is a good fight to get our night started. A good flyweight contest. Lausa's no slouch, bro. I mean, he has good boxing, dude. He has that good Muay Thai boxing, and I don't think he's a jobber, but I do think that, he doesn't have the best takedown defense. He got taken down by a 2-4 fighter, a Chinese dude. No offense, but this Russian dude is the Khabib. The Khabib flyweight. The Khabib flyweight. And this fool's freaking a veteran, bro. He's young, dude, but dude, he's a veteran. 13-0. You know what you're gonna do, dude. He's good on the feet. But you know what you're going to get from him. He's going to try to take you down and throw you, dude, and get that Sambo going. So I think he's going to rinse and repeat, dude, and take him to the ground and get a dominant decision win or maybe even a late finish. So I expect big things from this kid. I think he's going to be top 5 really soon. So, yeah, dude, I got the Russian all day in this fight. I have him parlayed with someone later in the card for my first bet. So, all right, dude. What about you?
All right, man. So yeah, we got little Janelle. So fucking Loza he's kind of like Filipino? Yeah, Filipino boxer,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the grappling is out there in those islands, but I doubt it's very good because like you said, he got taken down. The Russians are just fucking very technical. They got Sambo, and he's just their typical Russian fighter that I think is just gonna be very, I don't know. He's just going to stick to the game plan, and he's not going to try anything stupid, and he's going to do what he knows is going to win the fight, and he's going to take him down. Like you said, I just think he's going to get the takedown and ground and pound, maybe even a fucking ground and pound finish. I don't think Loza can do anything on the ground to him. He's going to be like swimming with sharks. You know what I mean? He's going to be swimming with the fucking shark in there. And, he barely has floaties. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can put it. So I think he's just going to get ground and pounded. He's going to get manhandled, big brothered. And I'm going to go with Magomed with the fucking dominant decision or a ground and pound finish. Just because I don't think Janelle is on his level at all in the grappling department. So, and it's going to show big time. But that being said, I don't think he's worth the price for me yet. He's a little too rich for my blood. I think you got pretty lucky, and I want to give you props on jumping on that one, man. That was a good bet on that bet you got on that one.
Thanks, man. I got him at the opener, dude, at -300.
Yeah.
But I got him parlay too. But we'll talk about it later. But yeah, man, call the next fight.
We got next fight. Definitely did kind of. It's gonna be Caitlin Chookagian versus Irene Aldana, and I don't have any interest in this fight. I didn't watch any tape or anything at all. I'm probably just gonna go to the bathroom and
at my house,
maybe take a dump or something like that, and get some beer.
You're gonna be at my house. You're gonna be at my house. You're gonna go to the bathroom at my house.
Or go for a beer run or something like that. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, man. Irene Aldana, I don't know how she had so much hype in her last fight, but it seemed like she lost. I don't know. Just when you get to the UFC, it's a whole different game. Caitlin Chookagian, I don't even. Dude, I didn't do any research. I'm probably gonna have to go with Aldana though with the win, just because I don't know. It's a fucking wild guess, to be honest. No one tell me on anyone on this at all.
Yeah, if you watch Kelton's shows today, I said that I didn't watch any tape, and that's true, man. I mean, I kind of know who both these chicks are. Caitlin trains with Mark Henry. and that's Frankie Edgar, Eddie Alvarez, and she's pretty good, dude. I mean, she grunts and runs like Holly Holm. She's pretty good in the feet. Yeah, dude, and Ariana Aldana, dude, is a punching bag versus Wesley Smith, dude. I mean, she got dropped a couple times. I think on the feet, Caitlin's gonna tag her and mess her up on the feet. I think it's gonna be a close decision, but yeah, I'm going with Caitlin all day. But yeah, it's another pass for me. All right, so next fight, we got Josh Emmett versus Desmond Green. Now, this is a very intriguing fight. I wanted to bet Josh Emmett really bad. I don't like the line right now. He's pretty good for parlays, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go out and say that Desmond Green's a jobber, dude. I really think he is. I don't think he's that impressive.
Thank you.
He's not that good on the feet at all. And I mean, where's his cardio at? Dude, he almost died his last fight, dude. And another thing to mention too is he's just a wrestler. He's one-dimensional, but Emmett's a wrestler too. And one huge point I want to mention is that Emmett's short, dude. It's going to be hard for Green to take him down. And, dude, Emmett looks like a middleweight, bro. He is huge. He's ripped, man. And another thing about Emmett, dude, I mean, he's way better on the feet, way faster. His footwork's incredible. Dude, his hands are good. He's good. Dude, he's an overall, all-around good fighter. And I see a kid in Green who's one-dimensional. So Green's going to be desperate with their takedown. I think Emmett's going to stuff it. And I think Emmett's going to get a decision win, a dominant, or maybe even a late finish. So I got Josh Emmett all day. I might bet on this fight. As of right now, I'm staying away. But I'm confident, dude. I'm picking Emmett. What about you?
Yeah, man, you already know I'm on team Emmett for sure, because I don't really see why some people are even like thinking about Green. He's just one-dimensional, wet blanket that gasses in the last third round. Like you said, he might have good wrestling, but his grappling is I don't know. Like, I mean, like once he gets to the mat, he almost got triangled. He got swept. He got full mounted. He almost fucking died in that third round, like you said. And he just didn't he have to have an oxygen mask get brought to him at the end of the fight or something like that?
Yeah, dude, that was hilarious, man.
Are you kidding me, bro? And he's gonna go against someone that trains at Team Alpha Male, some of the most elite fighters in that weight class. Like, those guys are winners when it's at that level. Like, he's gonna find a way to win. I think he's better anywhere the fight goes. Like, maybe in the wrestling, maybe in takedowns, Green might, but I don't really think so. I think Emmett is a better overall grappler. He's the more well-rounded fighter. He has better striking for sure, and he's just overall better. I don't understand why people are even giving him a shot. But I mean, who knows? Anything can happen. But to me, he just seems a very one-dimensional kind of guy that's very easy to figure out. And as opposed to Emmett, he's more well-rounded. So I think he's just going to expose his weakness. This is a UFC. You can't just rely on wrestling anymore. You need at least something else, I think.
Yeah, man. Another thing to mention is that Emmett's tough, dude. I mean, dude, the fact that he still won that fight against Tuck and he had a freaking broken index finger, and a lot of people were saying that he had cardio issues. Dude, that was not cardio, dude. He was trying to – dude, I mean, he fought that fight with that whole round base, or half the round with a freaking messed up, broken freaking index finger. Props to him, dude, for not, quitting after that. So, yeah, I got him in this fight. Yeah, dude, call the next fight. The next fight is a very good one, too.
Yeah, next fight is probably the most confident pick of my night. We got Gregor Gillespie, 8-0, versus Andrew Bumbrook, who's 12-1. I think he's gonna get. I don't know, man. I just think Gregor is a fucking grinder, dude, and he knows how to win. He takes a punch, he has a chin, and he keeps going, man. He doesn't get discouraged. If he doesn't get the takedown right away, he's gonna shoot for another takedown. So I think eventually he's just gonna grind him out, bro. He's gonna outgrind Holbrook, ground and pound him, take him down. And that's who I really think is going to do rinse and repeat. He's one of those fighters I like because he has a game plan and he likes to stick to it. He doesn't like to try new shit, and at least not from what I got. But I think he's just going to take this guy down and he's going to out-grapple him, and he's probably going to get a dominant decision. He's probably going to manhandle him for 3 rounds straight, I would say. Out-wrestle him for sure, take him down, ground and pound, and yeah. What
Yeah,
do you think?
before I talk about this fight, aren't you betting on Emmett?
Yeah, I got it. I jumped on Emmett too. I jumped on him right away when the odds came out and I got him. Wait, yeah. I got Josh Emmett. I got Team Alpha Male parlay. So I got Josh Emmett and Calvillo.
I like it. Plus
I
money,
don't
right?
know. Yeah. No, actually, it was close. I think it was minus 105.
Oh,
So
that's good, dude. I like it.
it's close enough. So I decided to go with it. I
No
think
cash. No cash.
I'll talk about the Calvillo bet later, but I think Josh Emmett should have it for sure.
He will. But yeah,
Back to Gillespie, man, I got him on a bet too. I got him right away. I got to I think I got either him or I parlayed him in Burgos. I got him for. I fucking think I got him for. Let me check out my. I want to say negative 190.
minus 190 part together.
Yeah, Gregor Gillespie minus 190 and Shane Burgos minus 195.
Yeah, what's that together?
3 units to win 3.9. I think that was like plus 130, I want to say.
Okay, yeah,
I think like that.
Yeah, you did it fast
So,
before me. But yeah, man, I got the same bet. I got 2 units on Burgos and Gregor. Spoiler alert, but yeah, man, I'm really confident in Gregor in this fight. I'm more confident in Burgos, but I am confident in Gregor. Holbrook's pretty bad, dude. He's a jobber. He doesn't not have good takedown defense, bro, at all. I mean, Ramsey took him down at will. Freaking Neto took him down, then he got the knockout. Look at his stats in UFC. He does not have good takedown defense, and Gregor's the best wrestler he's ever fought. So I think Gregor's going to freaking manhandle him. I don't think he'll get subbed. He's better on the feet. And yeah, I think he's going to beat Holbrook. And I don't think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be gnarly to watch. But I think he's going to freaking destroy this jobber. So yeah, we both got Gregor. Next fight, we got Patrick Cummings versus John Blachowicz. This screams pass. It's definitely one of the biggest passes in the card. I'm going to pick Blachowicz, but I'm not confident in it. I would never bet on Cummings because he has the worst chin in the division. He looks like a freaking pirate. And honestly, he's a good wrestler, bro. But that chin, dude, is freaking terrible, man. And Blachowicz hits hard, bro. But I'm not betting on Blachowicz because he has terrible takedown defense. He's a fish out of water on the ground. But I'm going to have to go with the dude that has the better chin. And I think he can keep it on the feet and get a knockout. But yeah, I would never bet in this fight. But I got Blachowicz for the win. What about you?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to agree with you on everything. Just this is pass of the night for sure. To me, these guys are like two bums that are just gonna that have like big holes in their games, and they really need to work on it. But I think Blachowicz has a little more potential than Cummings does, just because of the chin, man. Like you said, a little gust of wind, like Conor McGregor would say, the gust of wind would make him do a chicken dance. You know what I mean? So I think Cummings is just not. I'm going to have to go with Blachowicz, man. He's going to have to go 3 rounds without getting hit. You know what I mean? Cummins is going to have to – I think Blachowicz is going to be able to land on him. Maybe he learned from his mistakes when he fought Gus and improved his takedown defense. Because, I mean, you got to admit, Gus is a fucking good wrestler. He's a very underrated wrestler. He's taken down John Jones. He took down did he take down DC? I don't remember, but yeah. I know for sure.
And
I do know. Yeah, man, he just takes down he takes down people that have never been taken down before. So I mean, it's curious to see if John Blachowicz has worked on that. You know, he's I think he has a little more potential than Cummings, and I'm gonna have to go with Blachowicz just because he has the better chin, and it's 3 rounds. It's easy to figure out Cummings. All you have to do is defend the takedown, and Blachowicz can get the win. Like that's all. If he has a fight, that's all he would have to fucking train for: defend takedown, takedown defense, takedown defense, takedown. Because obviously, like that's what Cummings is going to try to do. So I think Cummings is an easier puzzle. So I'm going to go with Blachowicz for the win. Next fight.
Yeah.
All right. Next fight, this is going to be a fucking good fight if you ask me. Shane Burgos, 8-0. A lot of hype on this guy, and I think he deserves it. Versus Charles Rosa, who's pretty good as well. He's he's a trooper, man. He keeps going. He gets punched and he's going to keep on going. He has good grappling. In my opinion, he doesn't use it as much as he should. But Burgos, he's got 71-inch reach, and for his height, man, he just I don't know. He has fucking long arms. So and he hits pretty hard. He has good striking. He comes at your face. The only thing I don't like is that he tends to drop his hands. I don't know if you've noticed that. So, but other than that, man, I think this kid has a lot of fucking potential. He's gonna. I mean, everyone faces their first UFC loss, as people like to fucking say, but I don't think Charles Rosa is gonna be the guy to give it to him. You kind of sold me on Burgos, and like you said, and like we were saying earlier, I got Burgos parlayed with Gillespie, 3 units to win 3.8 or 3.9. I want to say
3.9.
I think it's 3.9. So yeah, man, let's go Burgos. I'll be rooting for that knockout too, man.
Thanks, man.
Make it easy.
Yeah, man. If you know me from Twitter, dude, you know that Burgos, I'm super high in this kid, and I wanted to max bet him, but I didn't pull the trigger at minus 165, and then it went to minus 185. And honestly, I didn't want to pull the trigger, and maybe it was like minus 140. I would have done it, you know. But I have 2 bets on this kid. I have 2 units on Gregor, which I already mentioned, parlayed at plus 121, and I also have a ballsy, you know. I don't know. This is either going to be good or bad. Bet Burgos 3 units inside the distance at plus 171. So I really do think he's going to knock out Burgos. Burgos.
I think it's risky to. Sorry to interrupt, but I think it's risky for the 145 divisions and down, unless you're fucking dealing with a fucking like a known knockout artist. But Burgos is a fucking heavy hitter, so I hope he does hit it.
Thanks, man.
I just think it's risky for 145 and below.
He's the finisher, dude, and I think he's gonna knock out Rosa. Rosa gets hit way too much, dude. I mean, he's a durable dude, but his chin's only gonna catch up to him. He gets hurt every single fight. He got dropped against Bochniak 3 times in the first round. If he gets dropped against Bochniak, what do you think Burgos is gonna do? Burgos is the most powerful dude that Rosa's fought, and I'm telling you right now, it's true. He really is. This kid has really good counters. He's good everywhere, and he has good knees. So if Rosa goes in for a sloppy takedown, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out with a knee, dude. So also I don't think that Burgos is one-dimensional, because he could definitely stop this takedown, and even if he gets taken down, he's good on the ground. I mean, he has 4 wins by sub, so I think he could snatch his neck too, dude, like when he goes for a takedown Rosa and get a dar. So they're both black belts. I do think that Burgos is good on the ground too, so it's not like he's a fish out of water on the ground. So I think he needs to keep this on the feet and just throw it at him, man. I mean, if I really think he's gonna knock him out. So I'm confident in Burgos. I don't think Rosa hasn't fought in like a year and a half. Where's his head at? You know, Burgos just fought. So I got Burgos all day, and I got him in the distance by either a sub or a KO. But I'm gonna bank on the KO. Next fight, we got another bet that I have on the night. We got Kamaru Usman versus Sean Strickland. Now, this is a really good fight, and I'm going with the dog here. I got 2 units on Strickland at plus 250. I feel like 250 was good value, and I don't want to wait till 300. And this is a very good matchup. Usman is a very good grinder, a very good wrestler, but he's not that good on the feet. And this fool fell in love with the striking last fight against Alves, and that's Rory Alves. Rory Alves has like 1 round and a good guillotine. If he does it against Strickland, he's going to get knocked out. And Strickland has the best jab in the division. Strickland's tricky on the feet, dude. He's only lost once, and he has a very good record. But not even that, dude. I mean, he fights very long, very good jab. He's a smart fighter. And I'm worried about the grind. Obviously, if Usman takes him down and holds him, I'm worried about that. But Strickland has a very good get-up game, good takedown defense. And look what Garcia did. Garcia took him down for a minute, and then he got knocked out later in that fight. So they both have good cardio. I think that Usman's going to get frustrated. He's going to go for the takedown and not get it, and he's going to gas out and get knocked out. So the fight starts from the feet. I think he's going to try to fall in love with the striking like he did versus Alves last fight, and Strickland's going to pick him apart. So I got Strickland all day in this fight, and I'm pretty confident. I am still worried, though, about the grind. That's why I just did 2 units at 2 plus 50. But I think Usman's going to get knocked out. I honestly do. So I got Strickland. What about you?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't think I've seen like Usman get like unmotivated though. I just seen him fucking grind for the takedown until he eventually gets it. So like I want to see how Strickland handles that. I don't think Usman is going to get discouraged though. I think he's just going to keep going. But as other people have been saying, I do think Sean Strickland has been working the takedown defense. He's probably been I'm sure he's bringing in some great elite wrestlers to just do exactly what Usman's going to do to him. I do think that the line's completely off, man. When I first saw the fight, and I was like, oh man, this is going to be a good fucking fight, you know. And then the lines, I'm kind of going back and forth because I'm thinking, all right, Strickland has the clear striking advantage, but Usman has got the grappling advantage. The fight starts on its feet, so if Strickland can defend the takedowns, then I think Usman has a good. I mean, I think if he can defend the takedowns and land some clean hits, I think he has a path to victory there. And then I see the odds, and now I'm tempted to pick. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. He's at plus 290 right now. See where he gets at, and I'm gonna probably have to bet Strickland, just because of I don't know. I just think he's definitely got the clear striking advantage, and fight starts standing up. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Strickland.
All right, man. Call the next fight.
Our next fight is Miles Jury, 15-2 versus Mike De La Torre. To be honest, I'm not too interested in this fight at all. I didn't do much tape, but I really don't think Mike De La Torre is as much of anything. Jury has got some good wins, and he's fought the better competition. So I'm going to have to go with Miles Jury for the win, but I haven't done much to research on it. I'm not going to bet it. Easy pass. What about you?
Yeah, man. I don't trust Jury in this spot at this line, but I do think he's going to beat Mike. I don't think Mike is that good. I think he's a jobber. And yeah, man, I think Jury's better everywhere. But like I said, I wouldn't put him in a parlay. But I got Jury all day, and I'll just keep it short like that. Next fight, first fight of the main card, we got Will Brooks versus Charles Oliveira. Yeah, I wanted to bet Oliveira, honestly, when it hit plus 300, but I messed up, and now it's plus 220. I'm still going to pick him, though, in this fight. I do think that he's a quitter. But Brooks, man, it could be – I think it's a quitter too, dude. And Brooks is very chinny, man, and he's a good wrestler. But I think if he goes out there and tries to wrestle Oliveira, he's going to get subbed. And he's a very confident dude. He might have the better stand-up, but I think he's going to try to go prove a point. And look what he did against Marcin Held. I mean, he hung out with him on the ground way too much. And I think he's going to try to get a takedown Oliveira and he's going to get his choked out, man. So I got Oliveira in this fight. I don't think I'm going to bet on it. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see how the line goes. But yeah, man, I think Oliveira is going to get it done. What about you?
Not too confident in Brooks, not too confident in Oliveira either. I just think he's a quitter. Brooks, he's a pretty good wrestler, but he hasn't been doing well in the UFC. He's been favored to win his fights, but he's lost. Right, he lost against Cowboy. I don't know about his other fight, but I remember betting Cowboy that one. And but Will Brooks, man, I don't know. I don't see much potential in these Bellator guys, so I'm probably gonna have to go with Oliveira with the sub. He's probably just gonna get sloppy, and maybe Oliveira is trying to make a point. So, but not. I don't think I'm gonna bet on this fight at all. I'm gonna have easy pass for me. But move on to the next fight. Thiago Alves versus Patrick Cote. They're both kind of old UFC fighters. I don't know what they're doing in the main event. Neither is Cynthia Calvillo or Pearl. But I'm probably going to have to go with Côté, just because I think Alves is done, man. He was good pre-USADA back when he looked fucking juiced to the gills. He has very good Muay Thai, good strike, good leg kicks, but I just think Côté is a better overall fighter. He's a little bit more in the game, and I just think he's been more consistent. So I'm going to have to go with Côté. What about
Yeah,
you?
man, I agree with you. I'm on Cote in this fight too. I got chewed up earlier on Calvin's podcast about with Z, but yeah, man, Z is going with Alves. Yeah, I got Cote in this fight too, and I really think that he's gonna put it to him. I think he's more of a brawler, and I think that plays in his wheelhouse. Alves, I mean, I honestly think Cote has a better chin, really, and Alves has good leg kicks, but I think Cote could mix it up and get some takedowns, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
And Cote's tough, and he's definitely like heavy on top, and he didn't even get subbed from Ben Saunders. So if Saunders can't sub him, I don't think that Thiago can. So yeah, I don't really care about this fight though, because I'm not betting on it, but I got Cote.
Yeah.
We got 3 fights left. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired because it's been a long day, and I already did a 2-hour freaking show, but let's do it, man. Next fight, I got a bet in this fight. I'm very confident in this pick. We got Cynthia Calvillo versus Pearl Gonzalez. Yeah, I'm really high on Calvillo. I know you are too. And this chick is definitely top 5 right now in not in the division, but in a ground game in at 115. She really is. And this kid is the real deal. She's the future, and she has the better ground game than Pearl. She's better on the feet. She trains at a better camp, and dude, she looked really good in her debut. I think she's gonna take her down and definitely get a finish. Z just said that I'm gassing out. Haha, I'm getting pretty tired right now. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, man, I'm gassing out because I hung out with your mom. But anyways, but yeah,
Long night last night.
long night, man. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I got Cynthia Calvillo by sub. I think she's gonna take her down and get a Darce. And I'm gonna.
That's your favorite fucking sub, bro. You say that for every sub you predict. You're like a Darce. I predict a Darce.
They happen all the time. Maybe an Anaconda joke.
I go with rear nakeds. They're probably more probable, but go
Yeah.
for it. Anyway,
Z just said that she's 67. Oh, cool. So that plays like I'm down, dude.
even better. He knows, bro. He already knows.
Gilf, bro. Gilf. Yeah. So I got Calvillo. I got 1 unit with her parlay with Bibulatov at I believe minus 110. And yeah, Calvillo's in a wreck house in this fight. So let's do this. What about you?
Yeah, man, you already know I'm high on Calvillo, high on Team Alpha Male in this card. I just think, to be honest, they're both cute Latina chicks fighting. So I am interested in this fight actually. So we'll see what happens. You know, I have I think Calvillo is gonna do good things in the UFC. And to be honest, I think this girl Pearl, unfortunately, is just some girl that they're gonna give her to pad up her record before she fights someone legit. You know, they're trying to give her some experience before they send her to the fucking dogs. And I just think Pearl's some sacrifice for Calvillo. Calvillo is just too dominant, too scrappy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Calvillo with the dominant decision. Maybe finish. So move on to the co-main event, man. I'm pretty stoked for this fight. It's fucking so sick. It's Chris Weidman, who's just coming off a fucking near-death experience, versus Gegard Mousasi. And Mousasi's on a fucking tear, man. How can you bet against this guy right now? He's fucking winning all his fucking fights. Chris Weidman, he was a dog, but he was a UFC champion. But I mean, look at his win. It was against, I think, Anderson Silva that he was fucking doing his stupid dance and got clocked, and then after that he fucking broke his leg on his shin, which was kind of a shitty way to win. But Weidman won, and then he started beating these old fucking retiring Brazilians, you know, that got fucking hit hard after USADA. So I don't know, man. I don't think Weidman's wins were as his win against Vitor Belfort was pretty impressive, but Gegard Mousasi's was as well. I feel like Chris Weidman fought Belfort. There was a time when Vitor Belfort had him a little hurt in the first couple of minutes with this flurry, as opposed to when Gegard Mousasi fought Belfort. I mean, this fool fucking murked him. But let alone, they're different fighters. I know that Chris Weidman is more of a wrestler. He's also a black belt under fucking. He trains with the little fucking guy, Matt Serra, and I think probably one of the Gracies. I think it's fuck. I want to say, I don't know, man. I forget. But he's a fucking beast. He used to fight under Pride. Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to go with Mousasi for this one, though. I think that Chris Weidman is not taking enough time off, and that's fucking hurting fighters, dude. And I think that they're just fighters. They're fucking. He's kind of in that. He's like that. He trains with the meathead. So I don't know. He's in my opinion, he's kind of a meathead too. He just wants to fight, get back into fighting, and like maybe prove a point because he got fucking destroyed in New York. I really think he should have taken more time off. And then they put him against the fucking striker, Gegard Mousasi. That I don't know. It's just a bad idea to me. It just doesn't seem smart. They're putting off a guy that just got off a concussion against a fucking one of the best strikers in that division. He's 41-6, bro. I think I was reading a stat that this fool has like more finishes in his career than Weidman has fights. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Gegard Mousasi. The odds are getting better for him, man. And if I'm gonna see where the line takes me, and if they get like, and you know what, I might end up betting Gegard Mousasi just because the odds are pretty close right now. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Weidman. You just gotta. I think if Gegard Mousasi can defend the takedown, he's gonna win. He's gonna outstrike him and probably knock him out again. He's coming off of 2 fucking knockouts, hasn't he, Weidman? Didn't he get finished by Rockhold and then finished by Yoel?
Yeah, one was a TKO and then one was a KO.
Still, bro, 2 concussions.
Against like 2 of the best fighters in the division, if not the 2 best.
Yeah, but concussions, bro. That's fucking. He's taking some brain damage. He's taking some beatings, bro. He's fucking. And now they're putting him up against one of the best strikers. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, about this matchup, I'm going with Weidman. I'm not betting on it, but I'm picking him. Mousasi always finds a way to lose when he fights the weak dudes, and Weidman's definitely one of the weak dudes. He's definitely better than Weidman on the feet, I will say that. But he loses the wrestlers, and Weidman's a very good wrestler. And if Weidman mixes in his takedowns, and he doesn't go out there and fight like an idiot, if he goes out there and fights smart and thrusts his takedown, mixes it in, he's going to win this fight. So, yeah, I got Weidman. Mousasi, man, I mean, you don't really know where his head's at, man. He's always, like, really, like, lazy in his interviews. He's like, I don't know, man. Just there's something about him. Then Weidman seems really motivated. He's on a 2-fight losing streak, man. His back's against the wall. You already know me. I like betting guys that are like that. So I got Weidman. He looks jacked, dude. Jacked. And if he takes him down, he's going to win. So I got Weidman. The main event, we got
muscles don't protect the chin, though.
True. I don't think he's chinny, though. I don't think he's chinny. I don't. He's tough. He's a tough dude, man. All right. So the main event, we got good luck, though. I hope you cash.
I don't know if I'm betting it. I still want to watch more tape, but I'm tempted to go bet Mousasi. But thanks.
Yeah, no problem. We got Rumble versus DC. A lot of people are like, well, I think the rematch is going to be like just like the first fight. Yeah, I don't think so. Just like you mentioned, and shout out to you, DC and the whole AKA camp. They're on their way out, dude. They're all broken. They're all hurt. And DC just turned 38. He's been hurt in all of his last fights. He got hurt versus DC. He got hurt versus Gus. He got hurt versus Anderson Silva. And Johnson. God, I'm like freaking gassing out right now. Rumble freaking brought in a very good wrestling coach, Neil Moyanson. He's been on a tear his last 2 fights. He needs to fight smart. If he goes out there smart, he's going to get a quick knockout. He cannot fight wild he did in the rematch in the first fight. So I got 2 units inside the distance, a plus 105 for Rumble. And I think Rumble's really going to break, not just break, I think he's going to freaking KO him stiff and send DC, to Popeyes. So there you go. What about you?
Yeah, like I said, man, he's like getting, to me, in my opinion, DC's performances since the Johnson fight have been very slightly getting worse and worse, but like not as bad. I mean, if you look at his fight against Hendo, he had a fucking amazing performance. He was fucking ragdolling him. He was lifting him upside down over his head, throwing him fucking from one side of the octagon to the other. And I just feel like I haven't seen him. I haven't seen that DC anymore. Then he fought Johnson right after he come off that devastating loss against John Jones, and he got his fucking chance. And to be honest, that might have been great too. But if Rumble almost came close to finishing that fight, I'm sure that was a very emotional roller coaster he was going through before that fight, because he was scheduled to fight John Jones. Then he realized he had to fight DC, who's kind of a different fighter, different body type. So it's kind of a different fight, so maybe his head wasn't completely in the game. But when it comes to picking fights, I don't like to depend on the guy's head, because it's kind of hard to read someone's fucking mind. You know what I mean? So it's hard, at least for me. I should maybe watch some more interviews and stuff like that. I know that's probably one of my weaknesses, but anyway, I think DC hasn't been as good as he has been since he's fought Rumble. He should have finished Silva, but he didn't. But Rumble, he's been looking great recently, and he's just been finishing people left and right. I think now coming into this fight, he's going to be better prepared. He's going to learn from his mistakes, and he's going to be calm, cool, and collected. He's going to be cool on the other side of the pillow, and he's going to walk him down, knock him out. So I'm going to go with Rumble, just because I think DC is not the same anymore, unfortunately. What do you think? Oh, wait, you already went, right?
You're gassing out too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Talk about your bets real quick. I know you don't. I think you only have one in place, but yeah.
No, so right now I have two in play right now. Probably gonna make some straight bets too. But these two plays I have so far are Josh Emmett at negative. I got Josh Emmett and Cynthia Calvillo at minus 105, 3 units to win 2.8. And then I also got Shane Burgos and Gregor Gillespie for 1 plus 130, 3 units to win 3.9.
Yeah, I got 5 bets, man. I got 2 units with Burgos and Gregor at plus 121. I got 3 units Burgos inside at plus 171. I got 2 units Rumble inside at plus 105. I got 1 U Bibulatov and Calvillo at minus 110. I got 2 units on Tarzan Strickland at plus 250. There's the 5 bets. I might do a couple more. But yeah, man. My most confident picks of the night are going to be Burgos, Bibulatov, and Strickland. What about you?
My most confident picks are going to be Gregor, Magomed, and probably Emmett. And Burgos. Those are my four most confident. Those are all pretty much up there.
It's cash. Yeah, let's do shout out to Calvin, like I already mentioned. Thanks, man, for inviting me on the show. We'll have you on here for sure. We gotta have Ricky on your roundtable too with Z. Shout out to Z. Both those guys are really cool guys. Go check them out. Half the Battle, Dan, cool dude. Will's, one of the best dudes out there. I think we missing anybody. Ma's a cool dude. Thanks for helping me with my math because I suck. We'll be back in a week, man. And our next card is, I already have a max bet, dude. I haven't placed it yet, but I don't want to say what it is because I don't want people, betting on him right now. But we'll be back in a week, guys.
Hey, you move lines, bro.
What?
I said you move lines, bro.
I know, I'm a new breed, dude. Just kidding. I'm not a new breed. But yeah, man, we'll be back in a week. Later, guys.
Later, guys. Thanks for tuning in.